explosion downtown. Attention all units on this channel.
Some blankets.
This is one of the critical.
They've got a hot device. Get them back.
Another bomb. Oh my God.
My pager went off, then phone started ringing, and as I got up to answer the phone, I saw live footage of the World Trade Center.
I got this phone call, and it was David. And he said, Dad, a plane has just hit the other building. He said, I'm sitting here watching it flame up.
He called us, and it was right after the first airplane hit the first trade center.
Realized it was the World Trade Center and that my younger brother worked there.
My mom called me to tell me that David was there and the plane had hit the building.
He said, they've said we're okay, that we don't have to worry, you know, not to do anything.
He was very peaceful. He said, you know, they're not going to let us out of the building.
He called his wife, was talking to her, and cut off when the number 2 plane hit.
Being at the headquarters station of the Urban Search and Rescue Team, we knew that there was probably an excellent possibility that we would be going to New York to assist.
And then they said that a plane had just hit the Pentagon.
We were immediately activated. We were assigned to the Pentagon incident.
Then they showed the Pentagon, and so we just sat there in shock, looking.
Something hit me right from my belly, and I was told I fell to my knees and said, don't let me, Brian, don't let me, Brian.
At that time, I didn't know what to do. I was just still in kind of a shock, but at the time, I just felt like he was okay.
We were all thinking, oh, Ron's just helping someone, you know, he probably seen what happened and helped, you know, went to go help.
The phone lines, I tried to call into the Pentagon, I tried to call his office, his cell phone, everything was dead.
Everything hit. It was just like living in the past. It was obvious many people at that point had been killed.
And when I saw that, I knew that David was gone. Because I knew he was there in there. I'd just spoken to him.
I immediately went to my desk and sat down and just started crying.
They were showing the Pentagon, but they wouldn't show what side. They wouldn't tell me what side it was on. And I knew where he was located in the Pentagon.
It took a whole morning to unfold to realize that, in fact, it had not been one event, but perhaps 3 or 4 events.
The human loss was so overwhelming, the dimensions of the plotting and the conspiracy that it took to bring down the trade towers and to crash into the Pentagon, and were it not for the bravery of the passengers on the flight that I think was heading back toward the Capitol that crashed in Pennsylvania, there would have been even greater loss of life.
It's an incredible story. And sometimes I think those heroes on that flight are shortchanged because we don't talk about their acts of heroism in single-handedly taking that plane down as it was on its way back to Washington.
When you do the right thing in the face of fear, it seems to me that's one of the definitions of courage. And whether you were a fireman responding, going up the steps with a tank of oxygen on your back, a 110-story building burning around you, whether you are a group of passengers on a plane who have concluded that you've got to make a sacrifice because there's a cause greater and more important than just your life, and you're prepared to give your life for that greater good or that greater cause.
We knew that from when he was there in '93 with the bombing then, that it had taken him 2 hours to get out of the building. So it was just wait. When Tower 1 finally did collapse, Dad and I both looked at our watches at that instant and did the math. An hour and 45. Where is he? Did he make it out? Is he still in the stairwell? Don't know.
We immediately contacted